Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and today I'm here with a review for Tiny Troopers Global Ops on Xbox. Now this game is a sequel to the original Tiny Troopers Joint Ops game that came out, I believe, sort of late 2016, 2017 sort of time on Xbox. I believe it's probably came out earlier than that on sort of mobiles or other platforms. Now, it's developed by Epiphany Games and it's published by Wired Productions and Kukori Mobile Entertainment, if I pronounced that right. And it was released on the 9th of March 2023. And I was looking to be sent a copy for this review, so big thank you to them for that. Now, this is a fast-paced arcade twin-stick shooter, sort of in a sort of semi-top-down perspective. And you basically fight through a campaign of over 40 missions with an elite squad of battle-hardened specialists, basically. So you go through all sorts of different battles across 6 different theatres of war, including scorching deserts, jungles, frozen tundras, all sorts of cool places like that. Now, while the graphics are sort of low poly and not super detailed, they are varied enough that you can obviously tell them all apart, which is cool. Like I say, there's a good variety in the sort of tone and the colouring and the lighting and everything. I did like the sort of snowy levels. They did look really, really nice. And like I say, there's interior sections, exterior sections, from sort of like army bases to sort of labs and stuff like that. Now, one thing that is great about this game, it does have multiplayer, which is what you all want. And it has crossplay as well between PC or console. And you can play this online and local co-op up to 4 players. So you can go with 2 players, 3 players, or 4 unit squads. The game features global leaderboards, which is pretty cool. And also, there's a load of things you can do in the game. Now, when I first started playing this, I honestly thought this is going to be a tripe mobile port. Like I say, when I first started it, the first mission, I was like, this looks boring. It looks a bit simple, a bit basic. But once you get into it, and you can also turn up the difficulty as well, you can play on varying difficulty levels. I recommend going in harder because it makes it much more challenging, much more action-packed, more enemies and stuff like that. But you get to sort of level up all of your gear and stuff like that as well. So by completing objectives in the missions, and there are side objectives as well as part of your missions, you will earn XP, which you can upgrade your weapons. You can also get abilities in your HQ. You can unlock new appearances and new uniforms. Basically change your squad's look from their sort of heads to their accessories and stuff like that. And you can also sort of mix up the variety on your weapons as well. So there's a whole host of different weapons you can use, from rocket launchers, flamethrowers, shotguns, all the sort of normal machine guns, rifles, heavy machine guns, everything you'd want to just sort of go crazy. Now, I honestly highly recommend this after playing it. Like I say, when I first looked at it and I looked at the pictures, I was like, this is going to not be very good, like I've said, and I wasn't expecting it to be as in-depth as possible. But I actually had a really good time with it. Now, there's a wide variety of missions to do. Like I said, there's over 40 in the campaign alone. There's loads of different types of missions to do as well, from VIP rescues, search and destroys, wave-based survival ones, elimination missions, sort of collection missions where you have to go and collect a load of like fuel and stuff like that in a time limit. There's hidden objectives to discover and collectibles to find and stuff like that. And I was actually shocked at how much there was to do. Tiny Troopers Global Ops honestly surprised me, I must say. Like I say, I'll say it over and over again. It's a really, really sort of surprise to play this game. I originally judged it and I hold my hands up, and I was going into this thinking it wasn't going to be good. Looking at the pictures, I thought, oh, it's just going to be a cheap mobile port, and I was honestly massively surprised. Now, it's playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S consoles. It does have that cross-platform multiplayer as well, so you can play with people on other PCs and stuff like that. It's optimised for Xbox Series X and S consoles with 4K resolution, HDR10 and 60 FPS, and it also supports smart delivery as well. Now, the game is priced at £15.74, and for less than £5 more, for £19.99, you can pick up the digital deluxe version, which also includes the original game Joint Ops, so the Tiny Troopers Joint Ops game. So if you enjoy this and you think this is your bag, maybe go for the digital deluxe base, because you're going to get an extra game for a very small increase in price. This game, like I say, has really surprised me. You should never judge a book by its cover, and this is one of those games that basically that saying is about. This is a great game for split screen co-op. It's super fun with friends. Like I said, I originally played it solo, but with friends it's so much more fun. There's so much content in terms of levels, having the ability to customise your character, your weapon loadouts and stuff. There's all the levelling up from getting the XP from completing missions. Loads to do. Simple controls with a twin stick shooting. Really, really good, and honestly, like I say, you should give it a try, and don't be put off by just looking at the still images, because they do not do it justice at all. But that's that for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you very soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.